Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, I'm gonna light my candle, even though I left my thing on. And yeah, I'm just continuing to light the candle for the healing of the United States, because we need it. Okay, so move this out of the way. And so today we're working, or I am working on the covers of my 6 journals that I'm donating next week to the cancer center where I am receiving treatment for, well, my cancer is hopefully all gone. I mean, the surgeon said she got it all and all of that, but I go there for because I'm taking preventative medicine. I'm on hormone therapy because of the type of cancer I have. I need to be on that for a while, so I'm still seeing my oncologist every month, just to check on how that's going and the medication's doing, and we're still tweaking it, so nothing really new to report. But for the covers, so initially my plan was to do these. I thought I was gonna do, let me pull one of these out. So I thought that I was gonna do a thing where I put like 2 envelopes on here, but then I realized that I had coin envelopes, and yeah, I didn't. Yeah, what I wanted was little envelopes like this, but that were like this, so I could put them this way and then tuck little things inside. But I don't have those envelopes, so, and yes, I could have made them, but I'm trying to make these fast and easy. So I pivoted from that idea to this idea where I have a bunch of these already printed and fussy cut from Rachel at Roxy Creations. So that's kind of what I'm looking at doing. So just a decorating, and then I have some painterly papers here from Jelly Plates that I've done, Jelly Plate Sessions. So I just pulled out a random bunch, and then I actually already cut out, or not cut, but tore out some pieces that I thought might go good on some of these journals. So that's what we're going to do. And in all, transparency, I've already picked 2, because I started doing this because I wasn't sure if I wanted to record it, and then I was like, you know what, I do want to record it. So I already have 2 that are already picked out and ready to go. I do have all of these picked out for each journal. I don't have the the back paper that I'm mounting them on, and I don't have butterflies for all of them because I want to stick a little butterfly in the middle. So that's what we're looking at. And I want to start with this one because this one's going to be the hardest for me, I think, to choose the background strip. So let's, and I want to pull my butterflies out too. Okay. So I have these that I picked I thought they looked good on here. Now I just need to figure out what color do I want under that, and I don't like that. I think this one's too short. Not loving that. And this one. I guess I'm putting it in the possibility pile. And then I have this that wasn't, this was not from a Gelli plate session. This was just like a clean off paper. But I kind of like this. So we have this and this. Okay, so I definitely like this one. Yeah, so I'm going to put this aside, and I like it better than this one, so I'm moving that aside. I don't think the blues, yeah, no, don't like that. This one's too short, I think. Plus, I don't really like the red. Yeah, nope. And then there's this one. This is gonna go. So all of them are gonna, then I'm gonna put this little, this is gonna go on that one. So people know their journals. Oh, that's a possibility. Okay, and then there's this one. Don't love it. It's almost a little too lemon yellowy. This one. That one's not terrible. Don't love it. To say it's not terrible is like, I don't think that's very good. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Okay, well that's going in the definitely maybe. And then I have this one. Don't like that one. Okay, so now we're down to 4. I'm not looking, it's hard for me to see it with the glare. It's okay. So let's go back and look at these again. Process of elimination. It's so weird that I like this one because it seems really kind of dark. Again, I'm going to look at it out of the glare. Yeah, out of the glare, I don't like it as much. Okay. So now we're down to 3. Again, I'm going to look out of the glare. Okay, that's still a maybe. And then there's this one. I think I might go with this one. I think. Okay, I'm gonna look at it out of the glare. Okay, I think I actually think that I like this one the best. Interesting. Okay, well, let's look at these one more time. Okay, I think it's between these two. So let's look and see what kind of butterfly, because maybe that'll help us decide. Okay, so these can go. Where did I put my butterflies? Apparently I pulled them all out, but now I don't know where they are. Oh, here they are. I guess I already pulled out the colors and sizes that I wanted to try. Okay, so that's kind of pretty. Still have these round ones. I don't think the rest of them are going to take this long, so don't, you know, fast forward if you want. I know I take forever. Oh, don't love it. Okay, so let's put the round ones away. That one's kind of pretty. None of these blue ones. No. No. I really like this one. I think that's going to be the one. Oh, it's kind of pretty too. Okay, well, let's look at with this. No, that's a no. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's do some inking. I hope you're all having a great day. It's cooled down here quite a bit, which is nice. I think it's only supposed to be in the low 80s today, which is very doable. And then I think it's supposed to be fairly warm, mid to high 80s on Saturday, and then it's supposed to cool off into the 70s. So that'll be really nice. I'm not going to ink this strip because it's really super flimsy paper. So let's just glue on. Okay. I'll look at the other way. No, don't know why. Just do. Okay. Okay. So I noticed something with this particular paper. Well, this glue isn't doing it, but the Fabri-Tac kind of it peeled off some of the yellow. When I put the washi tape down, I used Fabri-Tac, and it kind of discolor. You have to really look. It's hard to notice. Okay, there's that. Okay, that'll go there. That'll go there. So I really, really like these covers. They're super easy. The only thing you really have to do is, you know, because it's a 12 by 12 sheet, you have to trim down. Well, you know, because you're folding in too. So when you fold it, you have 6 inches, and a normal journal is around 5.5 by 8.5. Well, that's for American size paper, just the regular size paper. So when you have the 6 inches, but then you fold in a quarter or a half an inch here and a half an inch here, that's 1 inch. That takes it down to 5. So you actually have to trim your papers down, which is fine. It just is a little bit time consuming to do that, but I think it's worth it. And it's really easy if you have an X-Acto knife and a straight edge to just you know, trim the whole packet down. It's pretty easy to do. So now it's going to go there. Yeah. this little beauty is going to go right here. Okay, there we go. Well, that's pretty. It's got a lot of bling. And then I haven't put this in yet, but I will. I just wanted to get these, all the covers decorated, so they're all ready. Okay, so there we go. One semi done. Okay, the rest of these should be a lot easier. Famous last words, right? Okay, that's pretty. Nope. That's pretty. Nope. Nope. That's kind of pretty. Oh, don't love it. Blue, no. No. Okay, so one of these. Okay, so let's find a butterfly. That's kind of pretty. Kind of matches the bee up there. I think that yellow's too bright. Not awful. Kind of like that. Okay, that's pretty. So let's see what it looks like with this one. Like the first one. Okay, so that's what we're going to go with. So I'm just using a vintage photo on this. And don't think, well, maybe I'll try. So this is deli paper. So it is thin, but it's not as fragile actually as the other paper that I put on the other journal. Yeah. So this. Okay. Because this isn't foil, I'm going to use glue stick. I like the way the glue stick looks. Like I don't like the way the art glitter glue or the Fabri-Tac look through the thinner papers. So that's what I'm going to use. It's a glue stick. Make sure I'm putting this on right side up. I didn't even check the other one. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I did put it on right side, thankfully. Phew. Okay. So this, I think I'll use glue stick for these too. Okay. There's another one down. They're so pretty. Okay, so then this one, this is the last one that I need to choose a paper for because I already chose paper for the other ones. So let's see what we got. I don't know why when I tried this one on this particular and on the other one too, it looks really dirty to me. So I'm not sure about that one. I think I might need to tear some more pink paper. Unless this one works. I think this is a little too reddish orange down here. Don't love it. So let's look through the papers again. Let's see what we got. Oh, this one's kind of pretty. Is it too matchy? Maybe too matchy. I do like pink and green together. Okay, I gotta cover up this ink before I accidentally put clean paper in it. So this one's interesting because it has blue and pink. And kind of like that. So let's tear a piece off. Okay, so let's get this. And of course I like the piece right in the center. I think I did this crooked. Most certainly did. Well, actually, it's not terrible. Okay, that's pretty. That is pretty. Well, I do like that. But let's do the green too, just to give it its time in the sun. So I think I like the blue a little bit better. Okay, so I definitely like the blue better than the green. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this stuff down after I ink it. Okay, so we'll tear this down a bit. Okay, so let's start gluing. So are you guys watching anything interesting these days? Reading anything interesting? We're just watching the usual stuff. Just finished The Acolyte, which is a Star Wars story. Huge Star Wars fans, my husband and I. So yeah, we finished that last night. What else? Oh, The Bear, of course. My husband doesn't like The Bear, so I watched it by myself. So good. I've heard some people complaining about this season 3, but I liked it. The House of Dragons. I'm not loving season 2. I'm not sure why. I'm not connecting with any of the characters, for one thing. Like Game of Thrones was so good. Like I even enjoyed like the bad, well, not all the bad guys, but Tyrion Lannister. Tyrion Lannister and Professor Snape are they are my 2 favorite fictional characters ever written. And I know that giving credit to J.K. Rowling isn't, I shouldn't be, but when you're a good writer, you're a good writer. So, and I just don't have any of that in House of the Dragon. Like, there's, like, the bad people, oh, that turned out really pretty. I don't know what you call them. I'm not into any of them. And even there's some side characters that I really like. So I like, I can't even remember their names. Rhaenyra's son. I really like him, but of course he's not on very much. There's one of I don't know if he's a farmer, but he's like a side story, and I really like him. But of course, none of these are main characters, so I'm not. And I love Matthew Smith. He's such a great actor. But I don't know what Damon's doing this season. I know he's, freaking out. I don't like any of that. I didn't like that Rhaenyra's aunt died. That really, because I did like her. I liked her quite a bit. So that kind of sucks. Let's see, what else? Well, we started re-watching the X-Files. We never actually finished it. I think we got very close, and then I'm not sure what happened. Oops, I forgot to ink that. Oh well. Don't all have to be the same. Yeah. What else are we watching? Well, baseball. Even though the Mariners give us heartbreak. But it was just, it's the All-Star break, so we've been able to get caught up on, not caught up, but watch a few episodes of shows we don't normally watch during, like, baseball season. My husband can't miss a game, so it's just the way it is. What else? I'm watching Under the Bridge. That has Riley Keough, I think that's how you say her name, and Lily Gladstone. And that's it's pretty intense, so I can't binge it. It's a little hard to watch. But it's very good, very well acted. What else? But I'll sometimes go a week or two without watching an episode of Under the Bridge. I kind of have to be in a specific mood to watch it. And I'm reading, so I just read the first two Crescent City books by Sarah J. Maas. Really enjoyed them. And so just a little history. My daughter is super into her and her books and her, fantasy land that she creates and all that. And I had the first book I read of hers was let's see if I can remember. A Court of Thorn and Roses, and it was okay. And then I read the second book, didn't love it, and then kind of stopped reading that the whole A Court of Thorn and Roses. I just stopped reading all of them. Very pretty. Oh, I'm glad I didn't put green on that other pink one because I picked green for this one. That's funny. But I read Crescent City. What is this? Oh, that's the one I was trying out. I'm like, what? Why do I have an extra thing here? And I really liked Crescent City. And the second book. There's a third book, but at the end, the very end of the second book, I found out that I indeed need to read A Court of Thorn and Roses. I need to read all those books, or all the books that are out so far. And in case any of you are reading or thinking about reading, I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but yeah, so I am almost done with the third book of Court and Thorn of Roses. I think it's A Court of Mist and Fury. I think that's the one I'm reading right now. And I read kind of a sweet little book between the Crescent City books, because I need to take a break, like a palate cleanser in between those books, because I get tired of the same artist's voice. So I listened to this book, again recommended by my daughter, who, for reference, is 29, so she's a young adult, and it was called The 7-Year Slip, and it was really sweet. I really, really, really liked it. It was a perfect palate cleanser for the Sarah J. Maas books. When I was on chemo, that's all I could do was read, but listen on audio, because the chemotherapy really affected my eyes, made them really tired, really burning, like my eyes were burning all the time, and I couldn't keep them open, and I think that has to do with the burning. I couldn't drive, I couldn't watch TV or videos, and that's why I kind of disappeared for a while, because I couldn't hold my eyes open. I wasn't necessarily sleepy, I just couldn't use my eyes. And so I listened to a whole bunch of audiobooks, and I mostly listened to series of books that I had already read, just because I just didn't want to have to think too much when I was on the chemo. I actually couldn't think too much. So I listened to, I listened to all of the Clan of the Cave Bear books. I listened to all of the Harry Potter books. So that's, what was that, 14 books right there. I listened to probably one of my most favorite books, nonfiction book. It's called Braiding Sweetgrass. I listened to that, and that's just a beautiful book. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful book. Highly recommend. It's read by the author, and it's so good. It's about the connection. First of all, the connection between plants and trees trees specifically, how they communicate and how they have communities and how they help each other through their root system. It's so fascinating. She's a botanist, the author of the book, and she also has Native American heritage. Oh, such a beautiful, beautiful book. And then the connection between people and plants, and it's just so fascinating. So I listened to that. Can't remember what else. Very pretty. Okay, I have one more, and then we can do a quick review, and I'll be done. So I'd love to hear, what you guys are reading. I generally like, the other books I reread, the Cormoran CB Strike books. So Cormoran Strike is his name. He's a private investigator. I love mysteries. I love mysteries and fantasies and sci-fi. Those are my 3 favorite genres. And I didn't even check if I put these. Oh, thankfully I did. I'm just checking that I put the covers on. I did, right side up. So I read all of those. When I was on chemo, listened to them, I should say. And the CB Strike books are also a show on Max. So if any of you read the books and didn't know that, or haven't read the books, or might read the books, or don't want to read the books but you want to see what they're about, also the author is called Robert Galbraith, who is J.K. Rowling. So if you don't want to support J.K. Rowling and you don't want to purchase, totally understand. Yeah, just don't. But again, Cormoran Strike and the female lead, Robin is her name in the book. 2 amazing characters. Amazing. So yeah. J.K. Rowling's not a great person, and I don't have the same views that she has. About trans people. But she is an amazing writer. Very, 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 very talented. So yeah, there's that. You can, I'm sure you can check them out from the library too. You don't have to pay for them. A lot of the books that I listen to on audio, I actually do get from the library. It kind of helps me decide if I want to actually buy them and have them in my audio library. So yeah. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you're watching, books you're reading, any movies you've watched recently. My husband's funny. He doesn't really like to watch movies. The last movie we watched was Oppenheimer. Fabulous movie. Yeah, Yes, my husband's funny. If we do watch a movie, it's usually a movie we've already seen. I just don't think he likes to put that much effort in to have to pay attention and all that kind of stuff. Okay, that's it. I'm done. And I'm going to show you this book, the inside. I'm going to do the same formula in the other 5 that I have. So, whoops. So let's look at this. So pretty. Okay, so we come in. So I'm going to, actually, I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to print out a letter that talks about what a junk journal is. Kind of a little bit about, my backstory and how I used my journal when I was going through treatment. And yeah, so that's going to go in here. And then it's just mostly a lot of journaling space all the way through until we get here. And then I added 2 pockets in here. More journaling space. All this is journaling space. And then this, I did the fold around pocket on the other side of that map page. It's an atlas. And then there's just a couple little tags in here. And then this, I made this like a little tab. And then, yeah. And then the back. So then I put this here. And then I put this back here. And then I did my little stamp. So this one is all ready to go minus the letter. I need to put the letter in here. And that's it. So I love these little journals. They're easy to make. I know they're going to be great for people going through cancer treatment. And that's it. So I appreciate you watching and sticking around for this whole kind of long video. Sometimes it takes me a while to decide, what I want to use, and so I appreciate your patience and watching, and I hope you have a great weekend coming up, and remember to be good to yourself and be kind to others, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.